What the heck? Why was that muted? Man. It just does that to me sometimes. What did I do? I said, welcome to the hell zone and it was muted. Oh, hold on, I'll reenact. Reenact. There you go. That's welcome to the hell zone, but muted, but actually not muted because my mic was turned on that time. I don't know why I'm trying to be so confusing. Hi B, welcome to the hell zone. Yes. Welcome to the hell zone. How are you guys doing? Finally caught a stream live? Yeah, welcome! Welcome to the Hell Zone Live, yes. Today we're taking a little bit of a break from Volume F to read the newest event story before it goes away. I wanted to be able to read it with you guys. So, but next week we'll be back to Volume F. But this week, event story. Like a sauna AC breakdown for 8 weeks? What? Yeah, the end of the world can wait. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Shiroko. How did Sunday stream go? It was good. It was good. I'm sorry. I couldn't stream it on Twitch. They won't let me. Anyway, I am going to do leveling roll call. If you're here in chat and you want me to say hi to you before I start reading, you should say something in chat. Yeah, and also the chat on this side, it kind of breaks a little while I do this, cause I be scrolling and reading names, so that's why. If you see the chat box to the right break, it's cause I'm scrolling. Yes. Okay, let's see. Hi Steve. Yeah, all my waiting rooms were up early this week, so you guys can check it out. We're playing Scary Game tomorrow. I don't know if Exit is scary. We'll see how scary it is, right? Hi Josh. Hi P. Hi Alex. Hello. Favorite stream of the week. Hi Yuknu. Hello. Hi P. Hi Namonole. Hi. Hi Nate. Hi Mingfang-san. Hi Need Monkey. Hi Rampant Kitsune. Konnichiwa. Hi Lobby Box. Hi Coffee Monster. Blue Archive. But pink archive is preferable, yes. Let's see. Hi Proto Man. Hi Spectre. Hi Cygnus. Hi Ping. Hi Hero. I think was Hero here already? I'm not sure. I don't think so. Hi Bonkers. Hi P. Hi. Ugh, I'm starting to get lost. Hi Silver Hat Pebble. First time. Woo! Welcome. Hi Space Talon. I think I said hi Proto Man. I'm getting lost. Taco Oji. Hi P. We watched the movie after playing Exit 8. Probably. And then, hi, please give me stuff. Okay. Thank you for 5 streams streak. Hi, child. Thank you for 10 streams streak. Woohoo! Hi, Golden Potato. Hi, Gardevoir. Hi, Tiberian. Yes. Hello. Hi, P. Hi, Godzilla. Hello. Okay, I think I got everyone. Unless I messed up. But, yay! We so excited. Hi, Nate. Hi, P. Let's go ahead and watch. Exit 8 Dojin is peak? What? University Dojin. Hi, history. Is this where the line starts? Yeah, it's so confusing! The Comic Cat lines. It's so confusing if you're a foreigner, you guys. They like when they line you up. I know it's Koharu's birthday today. Hi, Snail. Happy birthday, Koharu. I saw a lot of cute Koharu cosplayers today on twitter.com. It's pretty cool. The Comic Cat lines are confusing. I don't know. Or sometimes there's like a line and it's like this is where the middle of the line is. And then there's like a sign you hold for the end of the line. But if you can't read the sign, it's really confusing! It's really confusing! I almost cut in line. And they were mogging me, or I don't... That's not the way you use that word. They were glaring at me because I was accidentally cutting the line, but I didn't cut the line. I didn't. They have the line that leads to the actual line. It's so good. It's so confusing. All right, since it's Koharu's birthday, no lewd stuff allowed. Oh shoot! But we're reading about the Comic Cat. So wait, what a bad day for Koharu's birthday, man. You always think I say God of War when I say Gardevoir. Let me beat Kratos. I didn't cut the line though. I didn't. Oh my god, it's like my blue archive not responding. Oh no, it's okay. It is responding. Okay, let's go ahead and hop over to blue archive then. Jajan! Ooh, look at the cute Rabu! Look at the cute Rabu! Memorial lobby! We got this this Sunday when I was doing my Momo Talk reading. She's so cute. The Rabu. Rabu being free is based. Abubu. I've had this as my memorial lobby background for a little bit.
Trinity に来たのは初めてですわ。
My first time visiting Trinity.
ご迷惑をおかけしないようにいた
I've
します
never met her before. I don't remember her name. But this is definitely... Oh, the background, it's so cool. I stayed at, if you stay all day at, like, the comic selling stuff, they pack all the stuff in boxes at the end of the day. Desu wa? Oh, desu wa! Yeah, the drain ducks.
皆さんがとても親切にしてくださって
She's sussy!
安心できました
Well, it depends what you're
ですがやはり
selling.
私はただの一生徒に過
At
ぎ
the
ませんので
comic market, right? Depends what you're selling. The event theme is fun. It sounds fun. Okay, let's see. We have to start with the prologue. Wait, is it here? How do you do the
今こそお
prologue?
見せしましょう
I guess that's how you do it.
レ
Red
ッドウィンターで
Winter
生き残
Library.
ったわ
I guess this is where it starts. Comic Kit returning to 3 days. I saw. Day 3 is when they have all the sussy stuff. Is it really here? Okay, I guess we're doing here. Can I Ojo-sama laugh? Desu wa? Maybe, I guess. I don't know. No risk, no return. Okay, this is the prologue. This is it. So apparently... Oh. Are you okay, Meru? What does it look like, Momiji? Right. Of course not. I did learn one new thing. I did learn one thing. What's that, Meru? It's not hunger that plagues you after starving for 3 days. It's a complete lack of energy. At least, for now. I'm sure it won't take much longer for every thought in your head to start revolving around food. I'm already there, so maybe it'll be okay. I don't think so. Do you remember when the cafeteria maintenance is going to be done? They said tomorrow. Just one more day of this tragic state. Thank goodness. They said the same thing yesterday. Is the Labor Party on strike again? Do I even need to answer? Even a week seems optimistic at this point. It's a false ahoge. Yeah, what is going on with her hair? Do we need to take action? More shells of who we once were. Zombies lying helplessly on this library floor. Isn't that exactly how we got here? By taking action. This is all because our books wouldn't sell, and no one would subscribe to a premium membership on the website. I don't have the energy to yell. Ugh. There she goes. At the true root of evil, this lies the Secretariat for not approving our funding in time. No one can support themselves just by selling books anymore these days. The future of the Knowledge Liberation Front will be as dark as the fate of a limited edition collector's fan book with the main pages ripped out. That's a pretty good analogy, I like it. With this, civilization will sink into darkness, and humanity will take one giant leap backwards. Oh. Well. Have you been anticipating our long-awaited reunion, Knowledge Liberation Front? Whether you like it or not, the publishing department has arrived. Unsightly as always, Meruri. Unsightly as always, Meruri. Oh, there's so many. Unsightly as always, Meruri. I thought even you would be above using the library floor as a bed. Get up already, I beg of you. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. What? What is this lackluster response? Has some tragedy befallen you? You guys are all typing no. I was trying to be so smooth with it. Okay. I didn't do the prequel to this event. I know it's about them making the book. I only streamed this once a week, so I didn't have the time to read it. I didn't have the time to read it, but this one is gonna end. I'll read it again later. You guys are so distracting. What? What is this lackluster response? Has some tragedy befallen you, Meruri? Perhaps your slovenly lifestyle has finally caught up to you? It is a tragedy. It really is. Yakumo. Takane. Now, this isn't exactly going the way I anticipated. What's this tragedy of yours, Momiji? Do you have any food? What? Oh, they don't got the food. My stomach hurts. Not even even your brutish stomach can take such a sudden intake of food after 3 days of starvation. Here, water. Thank you, Yakumo. Takane. I was about to write my will. During hard times like these, what are friends for, am I right? They're for charging daily interest until the debt is settled. Textbook extortionist. Ugh. Considering you rekindled the dying embers of our club, I'll overlook it this once. While the cause is obviously delayed club funding, the effect is a bit dramatic, don't you think? Well, I just thought that while we were waiting, we can move up our publication schedule a little to help us get until the money did come through, but we may have overdone it. Ah yes, the urgent manuscript you brought to us last week. Now I see why you asked to throw it on your bill, as you so eloquently put it. Oh, I made a mistake. But how was I supposed to know? And thus, this is the sad scene the publishing department has locked in on during our quest to collect said debt with interest. Cough it up then. Seriously? You see it for yourself. We can't even afford crackers. Take a pound of my flesh, why don't you? Deal. Seriously? Yes, with interest. You're the devil! You're the devil incarnate! However, I do find this rather peculiar. Despite your generally poor sales and obstinate insistence on doing whatever you please. Not to mention your arrogant penmanship with little regard for trends or sellability. Are you here to collect interest or get on my nerves? I get it already! I am making a point, Meduri. Despite all these shortcomings, you are supported by an excellent editor, Momiji, and a loyal fan base. So how is it that you have fallen to such lows? Sales were beyond abysmal, even worse than usual. Do you have any remaining inventory? Consider it a free consultation. Oh. So? I've identified the issue, at the least. Which is... Meduri, willingly or not, you have developed a brand for yourselves. Your manuscripts are yours and yours alone. You care little for the reader, and only for your artistic integrity. This branding has been both a boon and a curse. Your dedicated fan base would travel to hell with you, yet the probability of your breaking into the big leagues is nil. But this? I fail to think of one exculpatory excuse for this rat's nest of a manuscript. It lacks the Meduri flavor that is critical to your paltry success. Since when do you attempt to grovel at the feet of the masses? You both betrayed your fans and still failed to find a palatable appeal. Out of 5 stars, you deserve... why, hardly 2! 1.5! No, stop. I can't bear to hear you studying apologia, Meduri. I can't bear to hear your stuttering apologia. Momiji, explain. She said she wanted something different. Something that works? I think those were her words. And then, with the moving deadlines, there was a lot of pressure, and Mara went a little berserk, so I didn't actually get to do any editing. It was physically impossible timeline-wise. Fine, I'll allow it. I have another matter of contention, however. That would be... a pop quiz. What is the publishing department's motto? Answer: publish, print, distribute. Yes, and I'm the one who manages that holy trinity. So excuse me when I say that this marketing strategy is the most idiotic, unthought-out one I've ever had the misfortune of witnessing. Huh? Take everything Takane said, and add on top of it the mess of a backwater website you uploaded your work to. Even I've never seen an address ending in .fake. What's wrong? That sounds kinda cool! Big websites are just too expensive for us. It's like when people use the website ender like .moe. I think that one sounds good. All I hear are explanations for your inadequacy. It's the internet. Do something. It's like you don't want to sell anything. With just a little effort, you could have at least found a better website than this slop. If you make something good, it's gonna sell by itself. If that was true, marketing wouldn't even exist. It'd be impossible for me to count the exact number of excellent products that have been relegated to the void because of bad promotion. However, I'm confident it sells at least as many books as you have here in the Library of Knowledge Liberation front. You're exaggerating! No. If we were to take into account the history of mankind, the numbers would be staggering. But creatives... Fiddlesticks. It's all about creating an artistic integrity, with zero business acumen or even the slightest interest in actually getting their works in front of the public eye. This is so painful. This is so painful. It's like how they say nowadays when you're an artist, you also have to do like tons of social media and be on the internet just to get your work recognized. It's so painful! Where is all of this passion coming from? You appear to have hit a nerve, Meruri. Let's get back to business. To surmise, if the Knowledge Liberation Front doesn't profit from their remaining inventory, it'll spell trouble for the publishing department too. Huh? But then... This... President, you're making me rather nervous. Let it be, Takane. Alright, Meru, I'll make you a deal. A deal? With you? Ugh, that sounds like a terrible idea, in every way humanly possible. You need to give me a little more credit. I don't always do you wrong. Emphasis on the always. Look, you need the money. The deal will make you money. Do I really need to keep holding your hand through this? Fine. Get to the point. Thank you for saving us both the time. Here are the terms. We'll handle the Knowledge Liberation Front's remaining inventory. What? Huh? There's no such thing as a free lunch though, of course. We come in with our big pockets and fancy connections and handle the sales and distribution. And get a percentage of the profits in exchange. Fair, no? Absolutely not! I refuse! Deals and exchanges and trades with you never end well for me! Meru! I think Yakumo has a point here. She's right that there's no way for us to handle this massive inventory on our own. And we do have zero marketing resources. Is Pride really worth sinking all of this inventory? And they're taking up so much space. They're so heavy and bulky. A kindred soul? It's not often I meet with a business partner who sees things the way I do. Yeah, this is the absolute worst. But you're right, Momiji. We're at the end of our rope, so this is our only lifeline. So fine, have it your way. I accept. Good choice. Let's begin the contract negotiations then. For the profit distribution, how about 9-1? And we're the 9? Was that meant to be a joke? No, she doesn't mean the 9 for her. You're a crook through and through. President, even I must say, that rate is a bit aggressive, was it not? Negotiations are at last complete. Once we sell the inventory, it'll simply be a matter of sending them their cut of the profits. And just look how much there is. Fiddlesticks. Just how much were they hoping to make off this? Anyway, let's go to Kane. We'll show them what the publishing department is made of. Whoa. The crows. It can't be. What happened? We didn't manage to sell a single one. How? It was a perfect selling strategy. If we must analyze the situation, to begin with, well, Medity's book does have some readable points. It's simply too predictable for the average Redwinter student. And, as we discussed, it's an awkward in-between of alienating her fans while failing to pander to the masses. No matter how good the story is, it loses its appeal after the third telling. And they say the average artist tends to rinse and repeat what they know. Seasoned artists have 2 or 3 specialties or genres they dabble in, and geniuses have even more. And this would appear to be Medity's attempt to grow. But again, this type of literature is simply too commonplace here in Redwinter. Yes, exactly, Sakane. But there's another fundamental problem. What's that, President? It's that Redwinter students have empty wallets and rumbling stomachs. That's true. Even if it is true, that doesn't mean you should say it's President. Let's be honest. When the money's tight, entertainment and cultural pursuits are the first to be cut from the budget. President, how could you say that as someone working in the publishing industry? That's exactly why these issues are top of mind for me. Regardless, we'll simply overcome these trivial obstacles. That's the publishing department's duty, is it not? More than half of our funds come from spreading President Cherryno's propaganda and the Red Bear's printing fees anyway. Should you be saying that out here? Especially when the previous editor-in-chief of the Red Bear has been purged and is still missing? Yeah, you're right. And all the students in the editing department were transferred to us. Before that happens, the publishing department was doing just fine. Actually, the publishing department's profits have jumped since the editing department joined. It's more so the principal of the secretariat interfering in our business. You have the spirit of a critic through and through, Takane. From the perspective of the publishing department's financial manager, I have no complaints about our current situation. Anyways, back to our mystery, which I've conveniently solved. I know what the fundamental problem is with our current strategy. What's that, President? Our core issue is that we're trying to make money somewhere there's no money. Compared to all the other schools, Red Winter is broke to its core. You can only squeeze so much liquid out of a dry towel. Newsflash, Red Winter students find out Red Winter is broke. While I am in agreement with your assessment, I don't believe there's much we can do about that at the moment. And then there is something we can do, Takane. There always is. And what would that be? The number one thing you should consider in business is positioning. The second, positioning. And the third, also positioning. If there's no money, then follow its trail. Follow it somewhere where reading books is an integral part of the culture. Oh, we're getting closer! We're getting closer! Is there such a place? Of course there is. And that place is... Trinity General School. Trinity General School! Oh, wait! President, you intend to go to Trinity yourself? That's an entirely different school district! No risk, no return. Now follow me, Takane. If you're slow to the tempo, I'll leave you behind. President! President! The rich school. Trinity does have a giant library, that's true. Oh! The animation. Cool. Hold on. I wanna go back to the main screen. Okay, I kind of wanted to hear their Japanese voices. Also, I was totally laughing in my head, you guys, saying SRT is still a school. But I scream as they drag me into the padded room. Fiddlestick's top 10 lead character. Okay, she does kind of have like this. She's got like the spunky lower voice. Okay, I kind of wanted to. Very proper, okay.
表の構成を考えたりするのとほとんど同じようなものですから。
ですわ。
物語というものは
Where's the ですわ？
小さな章の積
I wanna
み
hear
重
her
ねに
say
過ぎ
です
ま
わ。
せん。執筆過程では必ずしも物語の順序通りに作られているとは限りませんが、ですが最終的に何らかの形としてまとまり表出するという意味では、こうした課題を着実にこなすことと似ているのかもしれませんわね。
From IMAS a little bit.
繰り返されることは
Only in sprite mode on your lobby. ですわ。
だって退屈だから。小さな積み重ねをおろそかにしていてはいずれ足元を救われますわよ。いやさ、今こそお見せしましょう。授業の基本は何だと思います？物品？リスクなくしてリターンなし。
I've got an idea. Actually, I don't know what. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. Buy 2, get 1 free. Hello? Is this allowed? So, in some districts, you can just waltz on and off campus as you please. Here I was imagining we'd be undergoing a 12-point inspection process. I'd even plotted our daring escape, sprinkled with a little bribery and some fake identities. You were planning such underhanded methods, President? Underhanded? Every plan should consider the worst-case scenario and exit strategy. And an exit strategy. If you pester Red Princess in the menu, she promises to show you her signature laugh when it's just the two of you alone. Wait, that's so cute. Also, I forgot to answer. How long have you been voice acting for? I only really started when I started reading these Blue Archive stories. So what? Like 7 months? I haven't been doing this for that long. Well, I agree in principle. Regardless, we entered so easily that it feels as if we stepped into an alternate dimension. What I do know is, real is this inventory we gotta get rid... sell. This inventory we have to sell. Who cares if it's a VR? Then I'll just collect all the virtual currency I can. Hello there. Is there anything I can do to assist you? I don't believe I recognize you. What should we do, President? Why, hello there. This must be fate. My lovely companion and I are from Redwinter Federal Academy. And we've come to Trinity to tour it, of course. You've revealed our hand from the get-go? Stop fretting, Takane. The most they can do is make us leave. It's trying to hide the truth that tends to cause annoying misunderstandings. Redwinter, how fascinating. It's nice to meet you. I've heard some very interesting things about your school. Is it true that your training regimen involves fighting bears in the snow? I don't know anyone who does that? Nod and smile, Takane. Nod and smile. It's like the scene from Madagascar with the penguins. Smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave. That's right! Bear fighting! Anyways, I recognize our rudeness in coming to Trinity General School unannounced. Could you please find it in yourself to forgive us? Oh, no. It's no concern at all. Please make yourselves at home. I will admit, there's some amount of truth to the rumors that float around about Trinity. We can be a bit privileged. But not everyone is. And we're all trying to change as best as we can. Even as one of the big 3 academies, our goal is to treat students from other schools with kindness. We're lucky to have met you. Another question. Do you happen to like books? An excellent plot? Books? Yes, it's a common hobby amongst Trinity students, and we're required to read scriptures during chapel. Furthermore, Trinity Central Library is one of the largest in KIVOTOS. Nearly every book ever published in the Academy City can likely be found here. I like where your priorities are. See, I've brought a special kind of book for you today. Come on, why don't you take a peek? Aren't you curious what a Redwinter book is like? Oh, it seems that Lady Luck was actually smiling down on me when our paths crossed. I'd love to see what your literature is like. Then let's see. Uh-oh. I have a bad feeling about this. The contents of this book... Oh, no! President, what just happened? I've got about as many answers as you do. Well, let's start by waking her up. This compot's a special from the people over at number 227. Should do the trick. Oh dear. How strong. That certainly woke me up. Thank you. But more importantly, about the book. How can I put this into words? I didn't dislike it. To be completely transparent, I might have even liked it. It's rather intense, isn't it? Huh? This is? Oh, in Trinity even this is considered intense. I've always appreciated a little intensity in my life. Isn't it a good thing, really? And the most important parts are redacted anyway. Don't worry. I made sure to edit it. Yes, but sometimes those redactions actually up the intensity in a way on some parts. I feel like I read about people commenting about this on the internet recently. Sometimes it's about the things you can't see, you know? We're speaking the same language, dear patron. Thank you truly. A patron? That's right. In cases like these, a mission isn't just a choice. It's a necessity. Creatives are always trying to push the boundaries. But if you try to catch 2 rabbits, you'll end up with none. In today's media landscape, there's nothing more important than leaving space for the reader's imagination. Really? Think about it. The beautiful thing about imagination is that it has no boundaries. There's no such thing as too intense when it comes to the imagination. Leave room for imagination to flourish, and you'll discover a whole new kind of intensity. Yes, that definitely makes sense. And did you say that you censored the books, President? Edited. I edited them. But if you really feel the need to focus on semantics, then yes, I more or less censored them. You know how it is, orders from the top. But Takane, a true publisher can use even censorship to their advantage when it comes to selling a product. So, you censored in a way that made the book even more marketable? And it's still censored, so the top brass can't possibly find something to complain about. All the while, we're delivering an even better product to our satisfied customers. Consumers. And standing before you is the proof. Lo and behold, this Trinity student. You're level 90 as 5 days ago? Congrats! Your acumen for business never fails to impress, President! This is one of the things I can wholeheartedly trust you in. Is it a series? Are there more? Yes, my wonderful patron, of course there are. Books might be able to take you anywhere in the world, but their pages are limited to the physical realm. Naturally, a single book can't be in 2 places at once. It seems the only solution to that problem is to buy another, no? But why would I need 2 of them? If you're going to continue the series, there's no better way to enjoy a book like this than with friends. Sharing pieces of culture with our peers is what strengthens our bonds and connections, is it not? I've never thought of it that way. Might as well get an extra while you're at it. I don't know when we'll be able to come back here. And what if you tear a page? Or worse, someone spills coffee on it. For situations like that, we even have brand new books still wrapped in the cover. May I suggest you purchase a backup copy to be safe? You may already know, but it's common sense to buy things like this in threes. One to own, one to display, and one to spread the word. Is that common sense? I've heard of a lot of collectors doing that. You do that with like your trinkets, you know? But then aren't I just buying the same book 3 times? Hey, I like you. I'll give you 15% off this buy 2 get 1 free set if you act right now. Take my money. Thank you. Spread the word. So, what do you think, Takane? Well, I certainly have much to say. I'm forced to acknowledge your indomitable sales skills. I'll take it. Then, shall we get started? Let's paint Trinity with Red Winter's colors. Have you heard about that book that's been trending lately? There's always something new trending. What are you talking about? It's... Oh, my! What do you think? I actually have a spare copy. Then, could I borrow it? Just for a day? Of course. I'm happy to allow others to experience this beauty. I'm gonna be so honest. This is how people at school move. I remember the girls doing this with the Twilight books when they came out. They were like, "Oh my god, you gotta read this." I used to do this with manga with my friends though too. This is at school. I know. Is this really okay though? For us to have this kind of story? Do you feel bad about it? Not at all. Anyone can relish the joy of such beauty. In that case, I will rely on your benevolence. Koharu is not happy with what she sees. What's this? I hope you don't think it's weird. I had another idea for the ending, so I wrote my own version. Oh, they're making fan fictions! Of course, it's nothing compared to the original. I'll gladly read it. Do you want to join me? Yes, of course. It's so terminal. The tea is excellent. Thank you, Nagisa. It wasn't easy to acquire. I'm not surprised. The taste, the scent, all perfectly balanced. An Earl Grey blend with a Darjeeling base. The spicy citrus scent peeking out from behind a subtle hint of green grape leaves, a strong impression. It's proof that the bergamot oil is fresh. Truly, you must have gone to some lengths. Thank you. I'm happy you like it, Nagisa. It's peaceful, almost healing. If Sensei were here, it would have undoubtedly left a perfect aftertaste. But I must learn to be satisfied with what I have. come to think of it, I heard there's an interesting book that's been gaining popularity in Trinity. Have you heard of it? An interesting... yes, I have a copy as well. I haven't had a chance to sit and read it yet, but it's had glowing reviews all around. I'm happy to hear it. I've noticed something a little... strange, though. People never seem open to discussing the book in public. Instead, they congregate in small groups and whisper, as if hiding some kind of dirty secret. It sounds like it's fostering strong bonds amongst the students. When people come across something intellectually stimulating, it's our instinct to share it with like-minded individuals. I agree. That must be the case. You have, however, quite piqued my curiosity. Do you have your copy with you? Yes. Here it is, Nagisa. Now, let's see. Hmm? Nagisa? Nagisa? Oh, she passed out for real. How crazy is this book? In the first 1 minute, there's no slow burn. Hello? How crazy is this? Huh? Nagisa? Nagisa? What is this book? Whatever do you mean? You did say you hadn't had the chance to open it yet. Please, if it's easier for you to look for yourself. Yes. Yes? Oh my! Yes. I believe you have now realized the severity of the situation. Please follow my instructions exactly. You must not miss a single detail. I must contact Sensei myself. This is the only correct course of action. Yes. Understood. But I liked it. Especially that scene. And that scene. Oh my god, she liked it. You said it was important, so I came as fast as I could. What's wrong, Nagisa? You sounded serious. Welcome, Sensei. I'd like to begin by apologizing for taking up your time and your busy schedule so suddenly. I'm used to that. I'll get straight to the point. Trinity is facing a threat unlike anything it has ever seen before. Why all of a sudden? Were you attacked? If only it were that easy. The enemy is much more insidious. In fact, some show of military force would have been preferable. A tangible threat is no threat to Trinity. And this, however, someone is attempting to destabilize Trinity from the inside out. A Trojan horse! What am I talking about? I'm speaking of... this! Isn't this just a book? It looks like a manga with a bland cover. You are correct, but as with all books, what's important is the content. Please take a look. It's nothing special. So even this is too intense for Trinity. Is it hand-holding? What is happening here? This is clearly an attempt to undermine Trinity's values and traditions. To subtly... what I mean is... they are attempting to encourage deviant behavior at Trinity. That can be the only explanation for the existence of this unsanctioned book. Sensei be like, why does the character look like me? Hello, Nagisa. Oh, you're here as well, Sensei. Oh, hi, Shimiko. Hello, Shimiko. However, I was hoping to speak to Ui. I see. I understand. Thank you for all your hard work, Shimiko. Yes, Nagisa. Thank you for understanding. That being said, is there any way I can help? It's about this book. Do you know about it, Shimiko? This? It's spread through Trinity like wildfire. Discreetly, though. Yes. Then, to get to the crux of the catastrophe, are you aware of its contents? I have read it, but I have a feeling this wouldn't be the best time to admit that. No, ma'am. It actually hasn't come across my desk yet. I only recently learned of it myself, so we can surmise its evil tendrils haven't made their way through all of Trinity. To begin, I'm absolutely positive this was imported from a different district. I agree. The Library Committee has an extensive review process for literature in Trinity. That's all we know as of now, however. We've been unable to glean any information about its origins. In conclusion, Trinity is currently under fire. The enemy has launched a truly cutting psychological attack on our student body. Outside forces are plotting to take Trinity down, and all of us along with it. Sensei, I think she's spiraling. It's a little difficult to stop her when she gets like this. That's true. It is therefore our utmost priority that we identify who the book's distributor is. This is a direct threat to the safety of our entire district. There is one other issue I must address. As we have confirmed that this book came from an outside source, it'll be difficult for the Tea Party to intervene directly. Without knowing who is involved, our involvement could present diplomatic issues. I originally thought to direct the Justice Task Force to oversee the operation. However, that escalation could cause some unease amongst the student body. Then we would be playing directly into our enemy's hands. Wasn't the Red Winter logo on the book? That's what I thought too! Therefore, the Library Committee, the most intimately acquainted with managing the circulation of media in Trinity, seems suitable for the job. Which is why I requested Ui's help. Again, I'm in your debt, Shimiko. Understood. What do you need the Library Committee to do? Investigate the source. Identify the scale of the operation and the impact it's had on Trinity so far. And please, handle this issue with the utmost care. In some ways, you never changed, Nagisa. What do you mean? Nothing at all. Well, regardless, the Library Committee alone lacks the resources to handle this threat. Therefore, I will grant you the authority to make use of the Justice Task Force as needed. I see. Well, it's troublesome to have the Justice Task Force lead the charge. Having them work alongside the Library Committee sends a much better message. You're quick on the uptake as usual, Shimiko. With that said, we, the Tea Party, would like to officially, but discreetly, delegate this matter to Sensei and Shimiko. Consider Trinity's resources at your disposal, and again, please be discreet. Understood, Nagisa.
For the time being, I shall temporarily invite Shimiko to the Justice Task Force as a consultant. I believe the title will aid you in your endeavors.
Thank you. Hello? Hello, Nagi. I'm here for some tea. But... Huh? Sensei?
Mika?
Hi, Mika. Welcome. Yeah. Yep, thanks. Hello, Sensei. I didn't know you were here. I would have done my hair a little different. Maybe gotten ready more. I like you. Ah! I like you just as you are right now, Mika. Oh my gosh. Hearing that made my heart skip a beat. Get it together, Mika. Sensei doesn't mean it that way at all. At all. Hello, Sensei. And Mika. To clarify, Sensei meant nothing special by that. Please have enough sense to be able to see that much at least. Seriously, there goes Seiya again. Being Seiya. Anyway, what were you guys talking about? This book? Is it new?
No!
Nagisa! Did she tackle Mika to the ground? What's happening? Yikes! Chill out, Nagi. I just want to see.
I apologize for my sudden outburst, Mika. However, this book is... It's not good, Mika. She did get up.
What about it?
Well...
This book is a form of apocrypha that the sisterhood requested from the library committee through the tea party. Huh? The sisterhood? I guess that's understandable. Okay. It's generally better not to get involved with them. Isn't that a bit much, Nagisa?
It's too early for Mika to read something like this. Mika, racism I will accept, but I draw the line at hand-holding.
I understand the sentiment. You're clucking around like an overprotective mother hen. Hey! I hate it when you guys keep secrets and leave me out of things. Nagi! Seiya! And you still haven't apologized, Nagi. That was rude. Bad-mannered.
Am I being lectured on manners by... Mika? I need to sit.
What does that even mean?
I'm on Mika's side with this one.
Yay! Thank you, Sensei! You're the best!
Understood. My apologies, Sensei. Generational aura damage.
I wasn't expecting to run into the entire tea party there. How nerve-wracking. Are you okay, Sensei? You look a bit... Just hearing that conversation gave me indigestion. Whoa! Huh? You get used to their ways if you live here. But I understand why they can be a bit much for you, Sensei.
Do you really not know anything about the book, Shimiko?
Huh? Do you mean... You're right, Sensei. I am a member of Trinity's library committee. And as a member, we have a responsibility to discover the truth concerning all books circulating in Trinity. Of course, I didn't read it unwillingly. A friend recommended it to me.
Can I ask how much of it you read?
The whole thing. You didn't even hesitate. Of course not. Why would I hide this from you, Sensei? Huh? Did I have a strong opinion on the content matter? Well... I believe this falls in the gray area. It'd be taboo to openly discuss and promote it. But... it's not quite enough to justify a ban either. I'm in complete agreement. Yes. Well, the thought that high schoolers haven't developed some level of interest in these subjects is rather laughable. As someone who works with books quite a bit, I was actually very impressed with their... editing skills, let's call it.
Shimiko, any percent speed reading? Speed run.
The intentional cutouts... it's outstanding work. Huh? You're surprised at how unbothered I seem?
Oh, she's saying she's read worse. I've seen worse, don't worry.
Sensei, there are truly many, many books stored in Trinity's old library. I already know that. Right? And amongst those books, do you think there are... how should I say this? How many do you think there are that are not kid-friendly? Yes, exactly. Then, are all members of the library committee somewhat accustomed to things of this nature? I cannot speak for everyone, to preserve their honor, but at least for me, you could say I've acclimated. I believe there's a more fundamental issue on trial here. A book is, in itself, a medium to pass on recorded information. How are we meant to judge what should or should not be remembered? And who are we to have that right? If everyone possesses inherent rights and entitlements, they should not be denied. I think it's the same for books. In some ways, I see books as manifestations of the human soul.
So to see someone castigate a book so harshly...
Yes, they should be forced to realize what they're doing, even if you need to whack them on the head to do so. Just like how someone crosses a line, we punish and correct them to make them reflect on their actions.
That's why she's freaky, right? During the magical girl event. The conversation reconfirmed what I thought. Oh, I actually didn't read it all.
Dang it!
Hold on, I gotta sit up. I gotta sit up in my chair.
Okay. Oh, heavens. We busted our butts today. And it was just the first day.
They made that many sales in the first day? Yeah, I had to de-shrimp. Good work, President.
Anyway, Trinity really is as impressive as they say. I didn't think they'd have somewhere we could actually stay.
The school has more commercial and political networks than most. I expect guest facilities are almost necessities for them. No, it was somewhat pricey. Pricey? The Makeup Work Club stayed in this room for free! Well, they are, Trinity members, so I guess it's different. Trinity students.
It does eat into our profits more than I'd like. Maybe I should have argued for a bigger cut.
And no one in their right mind, not even Meruri, would have agreed to that point. However, we had a rather successful day today. Surely we can cover our travel and living expenses.
You've got a point. Let's see if we're up or down. My favorite part. Let's see. She passed out! Get a hold of yourself, Takane.
Is this a dream, President? I can think of no other rational explanation.
Focus, Takane. This is reality. This is real.
It's impossible. Good things like this don't happen to us.
I know, but accept it. Breathe it in. Enjoy the moment. This really is on a completely different scale. I can barely even count the zeros. Trinity is scary. So scary. Like I said, if you want to make money, you have to follow its trail.
It certainly helped that the Trinity students found the plot to be refreshing and new as well. Wow, so this is just a normal book to the Red Winter students they were saying earlier. One student in particular even said, "It's like eating a brand new flavor you've never experienced in your entire life." Me when I discovered anime for the first time. What's familiar to Red Winter can still be new and exciting elsewhere.
This is what I've been saying. Culture wants to be exchanged. It needs to be. Without good circulation, it stagnates and becomes harmful, eroding the surrounding environment. Like an antiquated, spoiled dream.
President.
Well, fundamentally, our work is to spread culture and circulate it. Since culture is a non-biological organism that grows on the soil we call money.
Perhaps it's because the value of money and the act of exchange has become a concept larger than currency itself.
In any case, circulation is necessary. That's the core of what we do. Stagnated dreams and stagnated culture are tragic inheritances that ruin society. Moreover, as culture circulates, money circulates.
Yes. Of course, President.
Anyway, it's settlement time in a different sense. First, let's contact the Knowledge Liberation Front. What is it, Yakumo? It's too late for this. This is no time to snooze, Meru. I have a lot of things to say, but I'm sure numbers will have a greater impact than words. Here, this is today's settlement. Settlement. Alright. In that case... Ah! Meru! Meru, what's wrong? Momiji, I must be hallucinating. Can you look? Make sure I'm not crazy. Huh? So this is today's settlement? But... Ah! Be honest, Yakumo. Did you rob a bank or something? Commit white-collar crime? Defraud the entire financial sector? You've got me all wrong. I live with a business-first mindset. I would never deal in dirty cash. Dirty sources means dirty risks in the business's future. Then this is real? Dear. This is what happens when creatives are left to their own devices. They don't even know what it means to sell. Come on, go get yourselves a nice meal. Let me guess, you ate your hopes and dreams for dinner again? We can really? Yes, no one can deny the results of your hard work.
So that's that. Congratulations, everyone.
No. Well, that is...
You know better, Meru. Say it clearly. Thank you, publishing department. You really saved us.
Well, I suppose it was a well-made book. That's why it's sold. I have no talent in selling things that have no potential. You? Doling out compliments? Is that such a rare occurrence? I mean, I can promise you that it never happened with Takane, at least. That much we're able to agree on.
President? Mary? What are you two going on about?
It's nothing.
Right, it's just business talk that can happen between business people. Moving on. At the rate these books are flying off the shelves, we'll be out of stock in a few days. So just trust us and watch for our return over the horizon.
Yeah, I already trusted you, but experiencing the results firsthand deepened my trust that much more.
Merudi's trust is more shocking than the president's compliment.
Anyways, we're going to bed. Good night. Thank you.
Yes. Eat well. Well then, shall we tuck ourselves in as well? I expect another busy day of sales tomorrow. Yes, President. Let's get our rest. You've been keeping up surprisingly well with the intense schedule. I'm impressed. It's nothing at all. And this is rather nice compared to back home at Red Winter.
Right. But you have a noble aura about you, Takane. Just today, someone said they didn't know a princess like you attends Red Winter.
What are you saying, President? You know there's no such thing as nobility in Red Winter.
Well, what's marketing without a teeny tiny bit of deceit mixed in? To be frank, most ads realistically tend to be in the "we're technically telling the truth" zone.
What are you trying to say, President?
It's something like this. Hear me out. It's all part of our marketing. So...
Hello, Sensei, Shimiko. Let's achieve justice together today as well.
Hello, Mashiro.
A bright and energetic morning to you.
You seem very excited, Mashiro.
Sorry if I startled you. The idea of teaming up with not just the library committee, but Sensei as well, excited me.
Thank you for subscribing.
And an authorized book of this nature must be the very antithesis of justice. It must be a suspicious, good-for-nothing, unpleasant thing. We have to pluck it from its roots.
It feels like Mashiro's passion is somewhat misguided. Have you, by chance, read the book, Mashiro?
Of course not. I don't need to read it to know it opposes justice.
Is that so?
And time is a limited resource. So I have already deployed Justice Task Force members all over Trinity. It will not be long before we track down the source of this book's distribution.
What? Already?
Yes, Sensei. I will do everything I can. I will not let you down. Thank you, everyone. Please stand by at your locations.
Understood.
Then I will also head out to the field. Please contact me anytime.
Her passion is incredible. Yeah, to the point it concerns me. Are you worried about Mashiro, Sensei? Well, yes, her. Mashiro... but also the students responsible for the distribution. Aw, Sensei's so kind. We're worried about the distributors. Ah, you mean them. I was actually thinking something similar. You didn't expect that. The President Ui would likely say something like, "There's no way someone who loves the books can be bad." Huh? It could be someone who just looks at books as a way to make money? That may be, but I don't think that's the case. With today's technology, books have become more of a collector's item. It's unlikely that people will be dealing in them unless they love books in some way or another. If someone truly wanted to make money, they would choose to sell books? Why would they choose to sell books? These days, there are much more efficient methods. You do have a point. Yeah, where's the Trinity 𝙚bubu trade? Trinity 𝙚bubu resellers. There has to be some. Right. So I believe the ones creating this ruckus must be good people. At the very least, they're likely not awful people. I'm sure we'll be able to talk to each other. Oh, that was the end of that one. The Trinity Peroro gacha box resellers. Ah, not the markup. Now, here's to another great day of sales. Oh, there's the girlies reading their book.
President, is it me or are there a lot more students compared to yesterday?
You're right. Something feels different. And their uniforms are black. Uh-oh.
The Trinity students don't look happy about them being around either.
This might not be the right comparison, but it does remind me of how students react when the Secretariat comes around. Probably doesn't have anything to do with us. Just some internal Trinity affairs, I bet. Come on, we've got books to sell. Let's keep on making money.
Oh, there you are.
Oh, who are you? Shh, lower your voice and follow me.
Huh?
What? What is this? Uh-oh. Why are you in such a hurry?
Where is this? And what do Trinity students... Just a little longer now. Everyone, they're here. It's safe now.
Oh my god! The standing crowd ovation! What in the world?
Would you mind explaining the situation to us, to begin with?
Yeah, it's safe to speak now. It's the students you saw on the way here. The ones wearing the black uniforms.
They're the Justice Task Force, a type of disciplinary team that handles Trinity security and makes sure students are following the rules. Of course, they all work really hard, but rumor has it that the president of the Justice Task Force can fold people like a crumpled can.
Add in a little corruption and blame, and it's basically the Secretariat.
But why are those people being so... That's because the Justice Task Force is looking for you.
For us?
I suppose the natural question would be why, but I can posit a few reasons. Basically, since this morning, you two are officially wanted criminals.
They've yet to announce it to the public, but word spreads quickly around here.
We've been able to confirm that the Justice Task Force has been searching for you. And from what the rumors say, their orders have come directly from the Tea Party.
The Tea Party? That sounds rather pleasant.
How many Tea Party misunderstandings has this been now? From the Sweets Club thinking it was an actual party. Well, you mean Trinity's Triumvirate Student Council is after us?
In other words, it's like President Cherrymill put out a warrant for us. No. If it were her, I'd have 101 ways to get out of the situation.
This is precisely why I was against this plan to begin with, President.
It's not over yet, Takane. Look around. If the Trinity student body wanted us out, don't you think they would have handed us over to the Justice Task Force already?
I suppose so.
If they find you two, they'll likely ban you for life.
All of the money you earned will be confiscated.
That's not right. It's a suppression of economic activity.
And they'd also confiscate the books that you brought with you. And that's not right! That's a suppression of cultural activity!
Exactly.
We feel the same way, which is why we brought you here. Come to think of it, where is this place?
Thanks for asking. This is the secret base of the Trinity ladies.
Oh, the Trinity fan club girlies got their own secret base.
They call themselves the Trinity ladies. President, hush. We cleared out the gym that wasn't being used and created this space for ourselves.
Of course, the Justice Task Force is completely unaware of its existence.
We've all kept secrets amongst ourselves, hence a secret base. There are secrets and schemes interwoven all throughout the school. Terrifying, Trinity. Truly terrifying.
Saying that as the publishing department seems a bit self-flagellating.
Even so, this is an opportunity in itself. Nothing sells better than the banned material. Suppression is like a medal for culture. Even if the scene isn't much, if it's censored, that in itself is promotion and boosts sales several times over.
Speaking of medal, that reminds me of the mustache medal.
That one really is useless. Anyway, we've received your message loud and clear.
Yes, thank you for bringing us to your safe space.
Now then, shall we begin today's sales event? The stage is set. May I request that we proceed, Takane?
Is this truly necessary?
It's in the name of marketing, Takane. In the name of marketing.
I can't even think about it without feeling embarrassed.
Think of it this way, Takane. This is all for the promotion of cultural activity.
All right, President. Whoa! Is Koharu in the secret society? Probably not, right? We're about to find out, I guess.
Hello, Koharu. Feels like it's been a while. suppose I've seen a lot of task force members out today. Did something happen? Well, apparently there's been some strange book being distributed to the students. We were ordered to find the source and investigate the scale of the operation. It's being framed as the Justice Task Force providing support for the Library Committee's operation. But some members have been saying that it's actually a direct order from the Tea Party. Direct order? It's that important? I guess so. You know, I think I heard something about that book. Really? Do you have a lead? No! I really just heard it in passing. Oh, that's a shame. If you happen to come across anything that might be useful, please let me know. It's unusual for us to have zero intel going into an operation like this. Although, I'm only still a first year, so I don't have all that much experience to compare this to. Even still, it feels like there's been a systematic effort from the top to hide what's really going on. Yes. I'll see what I can find. But you haven't uncovered anything? At all? Actually, we have. We managed to secure several copies of what looks like samples of books 1 and 2. What's it like? Can I take a look? Huh? Well, since you're a member of the Force too, Koharu, I think basically everyone's seen it already. Here you go. Let's see here. Yeah! Koharu! Koharu! Really? Honestly, it's not because I want to read it or anything. And it's just so it's just so I can better assist the Justice Task Force. Do you have the next one? Not yet. Do you want to keep that one? I have more, so it'd be okay. Thank you. In that case, if you find something while investigating, can you show me? I'll look really hard too. Yes, sure. Thank you for your cooperation. Then good work. Okay, I'll do my best. I really don't have any ulterior motives. I'm someone who will become an elite member of the Justice Task Force. Anyway, what do I do with this? Wait. So, if this is a joint operation between the Justice Task Force and the Library Committee... That chibi is so cute. Oh, Anime Weeb Nightcore, I remember you. Thank you. Welcome. I know, Hanako probably reads, like worse stuff, like, on the train, in public, with a straight face. And Koharu's like, wow. You seem exhausted. My apologies, Sensei. This is not the best reflection of our capabilities. But we really are having a hard time finding any leads. We did not anticipate the general lack of cooperation from the students. They responded to every question with, I don't know, or a quick subject change.
Oh, they're all defending the book. Everyone loves it. I thought about it, and I believe I know why. Perhaps the book emits evil waves and is bewitching all of the students at Trinity. That's too much of a conspiracy. I have to agree. Twiddling my thumbs in this office and receiving reports isn't doing me any good. It's time I make my own moves. I will assist in the patrols.
Hello, Sensei. How are you? Oh, where's Mashiro? She's out on patrol? Very diligent. Passionate, too. If only she'd stayed for a bit longer. I just got samples of the sequel. What? Really? Yes. Wanna take a look?
I want to know what's in the book so bad. Come on, Sensei. Huh? This story feels oddly familiar, especially with the plot twist and character development.
What's wrong, Sensei? It's nothing? If you say so. I'll take your word for it, Sensei.
I want to see the black suit Sensei Yaoi now. Now, single file line, please. There's plenty to go around. Oh, this is where they're holding the comic sales. I hope they have the fan book sales too, you know? Everyone, keep it down. And the faster you get in line, the faster you'll get your book. And remember, keep this from the force.
And Trinity students are helping us sell? That must be the power of culture.
It truly is. Before us, we see the manifestation of culture itself. The elements of humanity that inspire people to rally behind a cause. The central library here at Trinity claims to be the largest in the... Reading is so hard. Why is reading so hard? Hold on, I'm so sorry. The central library here at Trinity claims to be the largest in all of KIVOTOS. I'd love to see it, or the rumored old library said to be hidden deep within.
We'll find the time to go over here. I guess a critic like you would be interested in Trinity's literary collection.
Aren't you?
Not at all. Unless they're gonna give it to me to flip for a quick buck.
Oh my gosh, Yakumo the reseller is crazy. Put her on Depop, put her on eBay. She's flipping for a full-time job.
Why would I waste my time and energy on something with no potential?
You say that, yet I see you slaving away over edits and revisions on a daily basis.
It's not editing and revision. It's carving gems out of raw stones. A rediscovery of product value. And as an extension, I expect you to do your part as well.
Is that truly necessary?
I'd never force you to do something you didn't want to do. But I mean, the rumors have already started to spread, haven't they? Princess!
I bet you in Japanese it's Ohime-sama. Princess Takane, we'd love to hear your opinions on books 3 and 4. Me? Well, if you truly wish to hear my humble opinion... Of course we do. A work this could never come out of Trinity. The wild but exhilarating reality it depicts creates a style that is uniquely Red Winter's.
Exactly. The deep resolve to not let go of beauty against all odds.
It really touched everyone. And who would be more well suited to give a better perspective on the unfamiliar parts than Princess Sakane herself? If you see it that way, I'm quite flattered. Thank you truly. Oh wow, you're so eloquent. As expected of the Princess of Red Winter. No, the Princess of the Frozen Kingdom. That's just how royalty conducts themselves. Huh. What are we going to do, President? I'm just a regular student at Red Winter. Why am I suddenly playing the part of the youngest daughter of a fallen house once considered nobility in Red Winter?
You're wasting your breath on such a simple question, Takane. For the marketing.
From what I hear, she's the youngest of 4, from an influential family in Red Winter.
And no one knows what caused the downfall of her house. They were purged from Red Winter, apparently. What a terrifying word.
Yes. What can I say? I mean, truly. What can I possibly say right now? Princess Anastasia, wait, you're right! It's kind of similar to that, right? But with the help of her loyal retainer, Princess Sakane found a way to change her identity and remain in Red Winter. Incredible! To meet someone who has experienced the kind of life I've only read about and to talk to someone like her. It's truly an honor. That's because the story is based on a book. What happened to your 3 sisters is truly unfortunate. Do you still have the journal? Where you wrote OAMT? The first letters of each of your names?
You enjoy photography on the side. We would love to see your work.
Everything is a mess, but that's the one true thing they've said. I have to confess, this is the first time I've had the opportunity to hear the words of a critic. And to think I can experience it firsthand from a princess? I never thought this day would come. Do you plan on releasing a collection of critical essays under your name?
Oh, another business venture.
Absolutely not! Takane's birthday is a reference to Anastasia too? Oh my gosh, that's so cool! I heard from a friend. Is this alright?
Welcome, welcome. It's not just alright, it's exactly as it should be. And as with all things, you should start at the beginning. Try out book 1.
And then, thank you. Shameless! What should we do, President? Will we be alright?
It's fine, it's fine. She's gonna come back. It's my intuition as the president of the publishing department.
Is that so? Oh my. It's not like I want to know or I'm curious about what happens next. I'm just a bit of a completionist. It's practically my duty to finish it at this rate.
Yes, of course. I'm in complete agreement, miss.
I'm glad you understand. Therefore, if there's a second one...
Of course. All stories must continue, just like how the show must go on. We must thank you for following your sense of duty back here.
Thank you for seeing it that way.
It's nothing. If this book had remained in Red Winter, it would have been lost, forgotten by the masses. It'd never have its day under the bright lights of the market. It's one thing to participate and lose. It's another to never even get to set a foot in the ring.
That sounds very logical, I believe.
Exactly. That's why I'm gonna give you a chance to buy 2 books instead of 3. What do you think?
Aren't you meant to buy these things in 3s, though? That's what I heard.
That's true, but the 3rd's for spreading the word. Doesn't that sound a bit embarrassing?
Is it really okay?
She's got them in her palm. All of Trinity. Her pistol is the nickname she had from her father, and her hobbies are the same. That's... wow. Anastasia real.
And so, the act of excluding some parts of life to make others more acceptable is a contradiction in itself. One could even say that it's the way we speak of difficult topics is an indication of our true nature. For example, love. People naturally drop from speaking of it, yet it's essential for each and every one of us. Without love, all of you here wouldn't be standing before me today.
Without love, it cannot be seen.
It's the same thing about our bodies. Though people say that a proper lady should not explicitly talk about what's beneath her clothing. And yet, we are beings who live with these forbidden bodies. Therefore, this book, by attempting a frank, proactive dialogue about things that are contradictory, yet alluring for us, can be considered a culmination of resolve, and may even be thought of as pure, leading us to the horizon of an even broader understanding.
Yeah!
That's so cool, princess!
As expected of nobility.
So, it's okay to be honest with ourselves? I may develop a stomach ulcer from this.
Business is booming. And yet there's more we could be doing. Something more definitive. Do you have any books with this stuff? I may need a few more details. Well... Unfortunately, we don't have a book that fits your description exactly.
I see.
Hold on. Yet, I can make this happen for you.
Really?
I'll need your help, though. You know how to write a project proposal?
What? No, I've never written one before.
It's alright. Even better. Just give me 2 lines. What you're looking for, the types of characters. Let your imagination run wild.
Understood.
What is it, Yakumo? Have sales started slowing down? Actually, well...
Payment we received did help us get out from the bottom of the pit at least, so... Thank you.
Such heartfelt gratitude from none other than Meru herself. And worry not, business is booming.
Yeah, it's like you walk up to the Dojin book. Do any of your books have these tags? Do they have redacted, redacted, and redacted? I only read books that have redacted in them.
In fact, it's doing so well that I'm sending you over a business proposal. The faster you can get back to me, the better. Huh? Why should I? I refuse to be pulled into another one of your obscure money-making schemes. Hear me out. I'm receiving requests live on site. If we can respond on demand, we can set whatever prices we want. You want me to do a commission? No! Absolutely not! Those are an artist's worst nightmare! They nitpick every detail, and then finally at the end, it's not what they wanted! No, I've handled that already. The proposal I'm sending over only has 2 lines. You can't cover every detail in 2 lines. Which means they may be providing the canvas, but you can paint it however you want. The person who commissioned it is gonna complain about the result. Oh, now they'll be happy with whatever you give them, because Princess Takane will critique it positively. I'm involved as well? Think about it, Meru. This is an original in a sense. Isn't creating an original work like this your dream? Well, yes. I get it. It's not 100% yours, so it's not your work. But the request is just the setting. You can fill in the details with whatever Meru-like thoughts you got up there. Wait! Oh, it was Child! I was trying to figure it out. Sometimes my alerts are bad. Child, thank you so much for the subscription. Welcome back to the house. Thank you. 3 months. It's basically an original piece, right? After all, a drop of water can turn into a great ocean one day. Wow, the first step on your journey to achieving your true dream. Give me the proposal! Excellent. Now remember, speed is the name of the game. Yeah, you like the requested art? It's like Meru drew it for me just now. Just who do you take me for? I'm going to get working immediately, so hang up already. So enthusiastic. With that, another mission is accomplished. Never wish to have... Well... Words. I never wish to have to look you in the eye as an enemy, President. I have no idea what you're talking about. Badu, thank you for 3 stream streak. Wow! The wheels of capitalism will always continue to turn. Good work, Sensei. Dang, where are we? Are we like at the cafe having a coffee? You're the one working hard, Shimiko. Well, I appreciate that. We have nothing to show for it. We weren't able to find a single lead to follow. I wonder why it's so much harder than usual. Do you have any thoughts on why, Sensei? I see. Trinity students may actually be protecting the seller of this unauthorized book. You and I were thinking the same thing, Sensei. Without any willing witnesses, it's difficult for the Justice Task Force to make any headway. Which is actually why we've come to this cafe. Did you find someone willing to talk? Perhaps. You know her well. Ah, here she is. Is it the birthday girl herself? Hello, Koharu. Sensei! What is Sensei doing here? Oh, it's Koharu. Wait. If Sensei is here... I knew it. I knew it! You can't trick me. This fiasco is all you're doing! Dad! No, it's really not my fault this time. I'm innocent. This time? Then you were doing perverted things other times? Anyway, so Koharu is the one. Yes, Koharu provided me with a sample, so now we have some kind of clue. But why are you assisting the library committee and not the Justice Task Force? Well, that's... because... I didn't want to be the one to make them sad. That's all, okay? Everyone's trying really hard to hide and protect it. All because they like this book. I'm not saying the Justice Task Force is bad. They're just doing their job. This is totally a different matter. It just feels a little sad to take away something the students love so much from them. Do you also like this book, Koharu? Me? Why are you even asking? Pervert Sensei, Dummy Sensei, death penalty! I'm not interested in something like this at all. In that case, Koharu, if the library committee were to collect the entire series, would you have no interest in coming to read it? As a future elite of the Justice Task Force, shouldn't you be aware of its contents? Oh! You're right! I guess if it's something like that, I'll have to make an exception and check. Excellent. Thank you for cherishing literature so deeply. Well, it's not really... Anyway, what is it about books that makes the library committee love them so much? Isn't it natural? Books are like some kind of time machine. A time machine? How so? Well, in a metaphorical sense, of course. Metaphorically? Well, you see, there's innumerable different mediums in which people can express themselves and disseminate information. Videos on the internet, movies, games, music. So many that you can't list all of them. These mediums elicit the same kinds of emotions and feelings that books do. But with books, I feel like I have a little more breathing room. Am I the only one who doesn't get it? Think of it this way. Movies, games, and videos. For mediums like those, it's hard to formulate your own thoughts while watching them. These mediums use our sight, hearing, and sometimes even touch to deliver their message. That makes them very immersive and brings us into their worlds. But it's a sensory overload. And there's no breathing room for your own thoughts. Books, on the other hand, in a way, it's the most restrictive of the mediums. You can only have the words on the page to communicate with. That is undeniably true. But it's that very restrictiveness that allows our own thoughts to blossom alongside the books we read. It's selfless in that way. And that, in some ways, feels to me like a conversation with the past. Because all authors are people who are speaking to the present from the past. And in that sense, I called it a time machine. I didn't think about how books are published after they're written. Yes. When I'm reading, it really does feel like a conversation with the author's past self. With that breathing room, we can better process the words written on the page in a more personal way. And there are people like me who cherish books enough to also want to respond to the author's message. When you experience it, it's magical. It's nice to hear why you love books so much.
Yes, and perhaps for that reason, even concerning the case of unauthorized books currently in Trinity, I can't help but think of it positively, however subconscious the thought may be. I failed at my job.
I don't think feeling that way means that you've failed.
Koharu?
Well, since the Justice Task Force is strict enough to make up for both of you, I think if one person in the investigation is advocating for the book... Yeah, like good cop, bad cop. Yeah, like that. I knew you'd get it, Sensei.
Thank you, Sensei. Koharu.
However, that brings us back to our original issue.
How do we resolve this situation? Koharu, have you tracked down any more clues since then?
No.
Yeah, I don't mean to pressure you.
It's just that...
If we can't go to the students...
Oh, what is it, Sensei? Do you have an idea?
Koharu, can I ask you something?
Me? I don't mind. As long as it's not perverted, I won't do anything like that.
Just based off the current context of the situation, I don't believe that's the direction we're headed.
Anyway... Huh? If the Justice Task Force picks up the pace at any point, try to stay by their side. But I'm not currently affiliated with the Justice Task Force. Would that be okay?
I wouldn't worry about that, Koharu. They'll just be happy to see you.
Alright. If you say so.
Hello, Mashiro. How's the investigation going? I must sincerely apologize. We've made little progress. It's okay. I'm already aware of the obstacles you encountered. Please, don't wear yourself out too thin. If the situation does escalate, it'll be the Tea Party's responsibility to finally step in. Truly, I apologize again, Nagisa. I was unaware of just how distressed you were. I will do everything in my power to bring these perpetrators to justice. Please excuse me. Mashiro? Mashiro? I was only trying to cheer her up a little.
An empty place. Is everyone here? Yes!
Good. As you all know, our job is to track down and investigate the contraband books that have been spreading across Trinity. However, it's several days into our investigation and we've made almost no progress.
Yes...
Just yesterday, Nagisa expressed serious concern over this mission's status.
Nagisa herself?
That's right. I'll bow my head and apologize a million times for my own incompetence. But if the problems lie with the Justice Task Force resolved to achieve justice, then this is a threat to the safety and integrity of Trinity itself. Therefore, we must prove our worthiness.
Understood. But what do we do?
I have a plan. It's a straightforward one that anyone could think of, but sometimes I believe the simplest option is the best one. The only thing that matters is that we bring down the hammer of justice. Therefore, we're going to dedicate every last resource to the that the Justice Task Force has to monitoring every single corner of the Trinity campus. No, the district. Starting when? Starting now. I know I'm asking a lot of all of you, but please continue to uphold justice. I promise that I'll work the hardest of us all.
Wait for us, Mashiro.
Oh.
Oh, they're hiding! That's so cute! We didn't sell a single book today. More like, we couldn't. The Justice Task Force wasn't. The students in the black uniforms, why are they everywhere today? My danger senses, which I attribute much of my survival in Red Winter to, are sounding off right now.
Could they have discovered us? I know the amount of chibi arts is so cute. Princess and her maid, there you are. And her maid. Yes, hello. Have you been well?
Maid? I guess I'll take it.
Yeah, thank you. Please forgive my rudeness, but we have no time to chit-chat. The situation is dire. It's fine. What's going on? Cutting right to the chase. Around half of the Justice Task Force is out looking for you. Ah, so the reason there's an increase in those black shirts today is... Yes, it's all in that same vein, and perhaps for that reason, there seems to be a sense of terror spreading across Trinity. A sense of terror? Due to our actions? I don't know how we could ever apologize. No, that's not what I meant. Maybe terror wasn't the right word. It's not your fault, Princess. It's just... all the students are being forced to hide any book that isn't a textbook right now. I'm sorry, Princess. I don't think we can actively help you anymore. No, your assistance up until now has garnered my eternal gratitude. Poor Princess. Her hardship never ends, even after coming all the way to Trinity.
Hey, I'm here too, you know.
You'll need to find some place to hide. Somewhere the Justice Task Force members won't think to look.
You don't have any suggestions, do you?
My apologies. Their eyes are everywhere, so even we don't know. But perhaps as outsiders, you'll be able to identify the cracks in their armor that we can't. Please, take care of yourself, Princess. I hope that one day we can treat you to a better time here at Trinity. You mustn't think that way. I'm already grateful for the wonderful memories I made with you all. Think nothing of it.
Where did it all go wrong?
I would take a gander and say from the very beginning, is what we're doing here wrong, President?
For once, I don't have any answers for you. What I do know, though, is that it's always important to see things through until the end.
Depending on the time and place, perhaps that's not always too important.
Anyway, let's see. Somewhere the task force members wouldn't go.
No, please don't find them! We need to go somewhere a little less conspicuous. If only Sensei were here. President, over there. It appears to be less populated than other areas. You're right. There are fewer Justice Task Force members, at least. It actually appears to be rather deserted in general.
Now this is much better. Uh-oh, where are they? Oh, the library! Oh, he's about to get them for this. Is this the library? Looks like it.
Although it's not quite how I would envision a modern library. The books are old, but well-maintained, very much so. That would indicate there's a manager of some sort.
Takane, is something wrong? Oh no! Quiet in the library. Wasted. Outsiders again. Not Trinity students, though. And they brought a lot of books with them.
Have I seen Toradora? Of course.
So, I don't know the details, and I don't particularly want to know. But you're involved in publishing and distribution.
Who is Inko and Toradora?
Inko! Inko!
Her rifle is quiet due to the suppressor it has on it. It's pretty much silent. Well, I guess that makes sense since she's the librarian. That's pretty cool.
Yes. That's right, Miss Kozaki-ui. I apologize for the ruckus. Ah, well. You seem to be one of us, and you understand your faults.
Hold on, I have to cough really badly.
Okay. And you have so many kids with you. Kids? Sorry. Books. You have a lot of books. She called them kids! That's so cute!
Come to think of it, you're the president of the library committee who takes care of this old library, Ui? I heard the Central Library of Trinity is the largest library in KIVOTOS, and it contains every book that exists in the world. I'm honored to witness such a place in the flesh.
Right. You wanted to come here, right, Takane? Oh, the rumors are slightly exaggerated, but we do try to protect as many children as we can. Makes sense. There's some crazy rumors flying around, you know. There's one that you once burned down an entire building to punish students with overdue books. That one's true.
That reminds me of that meme online that's like, I killed someone once. Oh my god, me too! Haha, April Fools! April 1st, or September 1st, 1989.
All things considered, I was merciful. Those outsiders had no respect for the sanctity of literature. Anyways, your children. I liked them. They were well made. I liked them. But this is just manga, isn't it?
Didn't I use my eyes to read it? Why wouldn't it be a book? And according to the reactions of Trinity students, there seem to be some problems with how risque it is? Is that so? Well, I suppose when outsiders look at it, some parts could be seen that way. It's because none of them actually read. Otherwise, it wouldn't be such a culture shock for them. Anyway, from what you were saying earlier, the Justice Task Force is actively pursuing you two? Yes. Unfortunately, the Justice Task Force would never put this much manpower into a trivial thing like this of their own accord. It must be the tea party. I didn't even mention them. It's so obvious. Those stuffy executives, they've never understood the true value of literature. Fine, you can stay here. I'll accommodate to an extent. You wouldn't find our presence distracting? Only because you're one of us. Don't look into it too much. And don't overstay your welcome. Wow, thank you, Uli. Then we'll just catch our breath and regroup here for a moment. And one more thing. Huh? You're too close. Get back. 3 meters at least. But we're not... I'll evict you. Got it. 3 meters. We can follow the rules. It's not a strict library rule, more of a personal one. Huh? What did you say, Ui? 3 meters. Yes. Is this really fine, President? Well, we can't stay here forever. But we have very little going for us in terms of options at the moment. What should we do? Since Ui will tolerate us here for a little while longer, we'll wait here until things quiet down outside. Meanwhile, we'll formulate a plan to escape and return to Red Winter. You're giving me that look again. I know the situation isn't ideal. But in life, sometimes you just have to follow the yellow brick road, Takane. I will rest for a moment inside. Please alert me if anything changes. I know what the president said. However... Boo. Here I had hoped to contact them for something more spectacular and praiseworthy. Who we calling? Oh, this number. Hello, Sensei. How have you been? The reason for reaching out so suddenly is... where should I even start? It's alright. The beginning's usually a good place. Ninja Gaiden, I've been seeing all your comments on my videos. Thank you so much for like watching and listening. Thank you. It's alright. The beginning is usually a good place. Alright, to begin, we're currently at Trinity General School. Huh? I'm here too! Huh? You too? Dang. Everyone is here. Yeah, thanks. Sensei. Hello. I, got the gist of things. Sorry, Uli. No,
you, I don't mind too much. Ah, she's blushing! But now that you mention it... 1, 2, 4! 4 may be too much for the old library. Don't disturb the children. We'll make sure to keep it down. Alright. Then this way. Follow me.
Welcome, Sensei. You really were here already.
Now this is a surprise guest appearance. And here at Trinity of all places.
This seems like a serious situation, so let's get to the point. Why did you do something like this, Yakumo?
No pleasantries today. Alright. To get straight to the point, I did it to make money.
This is hardly the situation for pride, President!
But that's all. There's really nothing else. Huh? You disagree? This was actually a terrible business decision. Coming to another school's district, selling books illegally, the risk doesn't match the reward. The Yakumo I know would have calculated that down to the last cent. No. You know me. I'm a go-with-the-flow type of gal. Ugh. Don't give me that look. Alright, I get it. So you want me to just get right into it? Ugh, is this how adults converse? Then Sensei, what do you think culture needs to grow?
People's love and interest.
I see. Love and interest. You're not necessarily wrong, but the idea itself is wrong. Culture is a living thing that feeds on money to grow. It's not that different from living organisms like us. You think it's a bit extreme? No, it's sad, but that's the reality. To enjoy culture is to spend your time and money. And for that price, people expect value. Enjoyment, fun, laughter, that kind of thing. At the very least, I want to walk away with a lesson or positive sentiment. Sensei, have you ever thought on how many things are written each day?
A lot, probably. But probably less than in the past, because people have different hobbies now.
There's an idealistic belief out there that as long as you make something good, people will see it. But even as we speak, thousands of new books, articles, and social media posts are being written.
Actually, yeah, I take that statement back. I think there's more stuff that's being made today, because there's like that crazy fact that the amount of anime made in the past 10 years is more than has ever been made before, even when you consider how old anime is. And it's because people are trying to profit off of it. So actually, I think probably more stuff is being made than ever before, if not just for like a profit standpoint too. But, you know, I think there's a lot of nuances to that as well.
I said each day, but that's too much of a broad measurement. An inconceivable amount of culture content pours into the world by the hour, minute, second. And most of it is shunted to the side, forgotten and discarded. It's unfair. It's sad. This boxing match we call the market. If they can at least have a moment to stand proudly in the ring before they lose, that would be understandable. They'll learn from the failure. One day they'll build up enough courage to try again. Or maybe they won't. Some of them will stumble on the first round and never get back up again. Man, this is the philosophical deep part of the event. This is something you kind of have to learn on your own too. Sometimes if you fail once, that doesn't mean that your next attempt will be a failure too, you know? Like, some people, they just have the power to keep trying again. And if you really want to, even if you did something before, you can always try again. Philosophical. But the reality is that most of them won't even get to step into the ring. They're sidelined and forced to cheer for the lucky champion who happened to win. Do you remember when you were a child? Children always want to be something they're not. They want to do this, make that, prove themselves, and be acknowledged. That's just human experience. The need for validation. But dreams have expiration dates. A stagnated dream is a spoiled one. Having no dream is a tragedy, but even worse is hanging on to a rotten, spoiled one. There's that saying. Why implant the desire and then deny me the talent? I know I sound like an uptight adult if I say this, but aren't you too young to be thinking like that? That's true. Tell me about it. I think that, regardless of age, there are children all over the world who feel that way, though. It's cause nowadays people keep calling themselves unks when they're not unks. You guys gotta stop. If your age starts with 2, you're fine. If your age starts with 3, you're still fine. If your age starts with 4, you're still fine. It doesn't matter. Okay, Auntie. Yes, yes. Anyway, my point is this. Everyone deserves a chance to stand in the ring at least once. Whether it makes your dreams come true or shatters them, at least you had your chance. And the one with the key to the ring is marketing. Being labeled a failure without a chance to prove yourself, I find it cruel. However, there isn't actually a key that marketing holds. It's money. Money is the key that lets people into the fight. Because culture grows on soil called money. And someone needs to cultivate that soil. Anyway, so that's how we got here. But if money is so important, why are you working in printed media and publishing? This is her passion. You can tell. What? Their industry is much better when it comes to making money. Distribution, logistics, finance, the list goes on. She likes being an editor. You hit the nail right on the head. Was that too far? No,
No, that was excellent, Sensei. Sometimes the president needs someone to tap on the brakes in her stead. However, I don't find myself in total opposition to her words. Truly, who would go into publishing for the money? Then Yakumo also. Who knows? And why would I, a critic, work for a president like that? Yes, it's as you expect. I'm in a related industry because I enjoy culture. And it's even better if I make money out of it. And it's best if it's promoted well. Greedy and twisted, isn't she? That's who she is at her core. This whole subject... She wouldn't have acknowledged it if not for you, Sensei. After all, why would a twisted, immoral person find it so difficult to talk about this? Using metaphors and euphemisms to get around it? Because she's talking about herself, of course. For instance, who never had the chance to stand in the ring? Who's bitter about having all the motivation and none of the talent? This is gonna make me cry. Things to consider. Then do you mean... Some things are better left to the imagination, Sensei.
Don't say weird things, Takane. You'll bring bad luck, and we might not get our very well-deserved payout.
Yes, yes. Understood, President. I understand where the publishing department is coming from, but regardless of the motivations, lying is never okay. I'm like actually floored right now. I really love Yakumo too.
Lying? What do you...
For example, calling Takane a princess amongst other things.
How did you know? Did Takane...
Reflect on your actions, President! You went too far with that! I'm still terribly embarrassed! Anyway, I'll sort things out for you. Your job is to end this business venture here and now.
Okay...
Bad news! Sensei, the Justice Task Force students are coming your way! Oh no! Oh no! With the Takane icon, she will always be my princess. I'm glad, Mike Honey. How did the Justice Task Force students find out?
I have no idea! They must have found a lead somewhere. I was doing what you said and sticking with the Justice Task Force.
Uh-oh! How did they find out?
So, I contacted you as soon as it happened.
Thank you, Koharu. You're the best as always.
Really? Oh, wait. This is no time to be happy. What do we do now, Sensei? Huh? Call Shimiko as well. Right. We'll need the library committee too. Alright, Sensei.
About it so hard. I was like, what did I say? You got me. Damn it, you got me.
Jigsaw!
Oh my. I was trying to be nice. This is what I get for trying to be nice. I'm never being nice to you guys again. She did in fact not know. Okay. I had to think a lot about that. Hello, Koharu. What's going on?
Bad news, Shimiko!
I'm like Koharu right now.
You all get the death penalty! How about that? Death penalty!
What?
That's really bad news. That's what I said!
No, the situation is significantly worse than you imagine.
Huh?
There's no time to explain. I have to get to the old library right now. You stay hidden, Koharu, no matter what happens. Because, you see, the Justice Task Force and Ui are diametrically opposed.
Huh? But why should I?
You'll just be caught in the crossfire between the two at the old library. In the worst case, you could be mistaken for one of our contraband sellers. Do you understand? Until everything is over, you have to stay as far away from this case as possible.
Caught in a crossfire? Contraband? Yeah, that does make sense. No, none of that matters. I have to go. Because that's the right thing to do. Oh.
Sensei, what is happening? Wait, thank goodness, listen to me right now. Uh-oh. More people. Seriously. Ugh. Whoever that is, I need to go give them a piece of my mind. No, what I'm trying to say is... Are you there, President Kozeki-ui? This is Mashiro from the Justice Task Force. Justice Task Force? Why... Hello, President Ui. It's been a while. Why are you here? I'm here on a report. I've received information that suspicious unauthorized books arrived here. Unauthorized books? Your point being... Yes, for that reason, we ask for your cooperation in a comprehensive investigation of the old library. What's... comprehensive What? No, stop. What are you trying to do? A comprehensive investigation? You mean right now? In this place? A comprehensive investigation of the old library? Yes, that is 100% correct. So you want to... abduct them? Kidnap my children? Every single one of them? Yes, well, if we find that to be necessary, yes. Who knows what we'll find? Is that an issue? That's why I'm requesting your cooperation. As long as you conduct yourself with justice, you have nothing to hide and...
Shut your trap!
You want to take my children? Who do you think you are? Upon whose grounds do you think your vile feet are treading right now? Mark every single one of my words with the utmost care. For every one of my children you attempt to abduct, if you so much as try to lay a finger on my books, I'll break all of them. Your fingers, your hands, your wrists. Halt! You just threatened a justice task force and attempted to impede justice. I cannot tolerate such... That's my line! And I know those Tea Party illiterates are the ones behind this anyway. Tea Party. Those conspiring, censoring authoritarians. I see right through you! This is the Tea Party's play to finally absorb the old library. This investigation's just a pathetic front for your evil, book-hating ways. No! That's not what I... Excuse me, we're here on official Justice Task Force business. That's right. If this is how you want to play it, we're not afraid to use force. Listen very carefully to me, each one of you. And no, I mean every single word that I say. Not even a single page of my children will be carried out of here without my permission. I will not allow that to happen. In other words, if that's what you want to do, it'll be over for my shattered halo. Wait, it'll be over my shattered halo. That's what I thought. Okay. Understood. What I understand perfectly well is that President Ui has no desire to cooperate. I also understand that President Kozeki Ui is presenting clear hostility and is a threat towards the Tea Party's order and the Justice Task Force. Then the Justice Task Force will now proceed with the unavoidable execution of justice. Oh yeah? Sure. Well, it's been a while. Fine. Just try and take my children from me. Yeah, over my shattered halo is such a hard line. It's awesome. If Volume 3 replaced Mika and Ui with Sensei and a stack of books. Challenge accepted. Then they fight each other. Stop! Stop fighting! Stop fighting! Hello, my students. 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 It's a Smiling Friends reference. I'm sorry. Nobody move. See me go. Sensei! Everyone, please. This is simply a severe misunderstanding amongst friends. This can be sorted out without violence. Is that so? Sensei! Shimiko! Is everyone alright? Huh? Koharu, what are you... Didn't I warn you to keep yourself safe? But... I can't do that! What's wrong is wrong! No matter what! More importantly, why do you pests just keep coming? This isn't your common room! And Shimiko, you've betrayed me! I did suspect an informant, but to think that was you? Trust really is a limited resource these days. Yeah! Shimiko! Oi! You couldn't exercise even a moment of self-restraint? And what's this nonsense? An informant? Have you no idea what I've gone through? Moreover, stop shooting people! Just how many more incidents am I going to have to clean up on your behalf? No, I was just... Not a word! Oh, Shimiko beat up Ui, I'm so sad! What the heck? Thank you for subscribing, Art and Moon. Help me!
Oh, While the scene has been flipped on its head, we still need to fulfill our objective. We received intel that the unauthorized books are being stored here, and now I'm almost certain they must be. Yeah, Ui's aura farming got cut short. Shimiko beat her up. The hidden villainess coming through. We cannot allow the circulation of unauthorized material in Trinity. Yes, I agree with that statement. I'm not trying to stop you. However, I do have something to... I'm sorry, everyone. Didn't I tell you to hide? Ma'am. She probably said Ojo-san in like a... in Japanese, Ojo-san. Ojo-san, Ojo-sama. Yes, you did. But this isn't right. And this is all our fault. We're so grateful for the help we received, but I cannot turn a blind eye while causing conflict among comrades. Now come out, President. You have to speak your piece. Ah, fiddlesticks. I was really hoping to sneak out like I was never really here. President? I'm sorry. Hello, Trinity. We're from Redwinter's publishing department. Publishing? Department? That's right. First, I should explain why this happened and why we decided to do this. To tell you the truth, we... that's... So to summarize... In an effort to help the starving Knowledge Liberation Front students, you came all the way to Trinity in hopes of helping them by securing a new distribution channel? Well, rather than helping them, it's more about the money. President? Sorry. But well, in some ways. Well, nothing in Redwinter sees the light of day. I did think it'd be nice for people from another school to experience our culture. Also, the plot lines in the book have been used and reused in Redwinter, so there was no demand for it. And thankfully, more than a few Trinity students seem to like it. That is definitely true. And that's why we at the Justice Task Force had to start tracking down the books as a collaborative operation with the Library Committee. To think, Trinity students were helping Redwinter Publishing Department? Now I understand why we are running into so many brick walls. Is that what was happening, Shimiko? Yes, President. Please look up every once in a while and see what's going on outside of the library. Dang, she just told her to touch grass! Thank you, Nantavias. I'm having a good day. This should have been your responsibility, not mine. No, that's too cruel a punishment for me. Anyway, I think culture is meant to be shared. Culture that stagnates will eventually hold people back. And it doesn't make any money. Of course, we didn't initially come to Trinity with such grand ideas in mind. But seeing how much the Trinity students enjoyed our books has put me in a reflective mood, I suppose. Huh? Is that really the case, President? Let me put it this way. Some things are better left unsaid. Using my words against me? The president title isn't just for show, you know?
Regardless of the situation, however, these books are still considered contraband. And the library committee authorized them. The library committee?
Yes, the library committee manages the circulation of books distributed throughout Trinity. If we were to officially authenticate the publishing department's books, they would no longer be considered contraband. Naturally, we would need to make some adjustments to adhere to Trinity's guidelines. I did figure that even our toned-down version was a little intense.
One could absolutely have surmised.
Isn't following school procedures its own kind of justice?
That is a new perspective. Thank you for broadening my horizons. Even here, where justice was nearly dismantled, we were able to re-establish it with procedures. I'm truly impressed, Sensei. Thank you.
I'm glad that makes sense to you. Come to think of it, what was your opinion on the book, President? Why me? Well, I assume you've read it already. How did you know? Just look at how long we've worked together. I can't hide anything from you. Well, it was a good book, in my opinion. The publishing department has a certain earnestness that is woven into the story. Feels easy to feel the passion that went into their work. These days, most books are browbeating slop that utterly disregard the dignity of the written word. I could never forgive an author who has sold their soul, and I don't believe that this book does that. So, the final verdict? It's fine. The content poses no issue to me. However, I'm only one person. Do what you think is best, Shimiko. Understood.
Thank you, the library committee. Then that's what I'll report for this case. I'll come with you.
I'll tag along as well, since I'm sure the president doesn't wish to. I'm not going. Of course she's not going!
But there's no need for the two of you to... Never mind. Thank you for your cooperation until the end. After all, this mission was intended to be a collaboration between the Justice Task Force, the Library Committee, and Sensei from the beginning.
I'm glad things worked out, everyone.
Then, let us all read the book, now authorized by the Library Committee President. Oh, it took that fast? They're not gonna, like, edit it again. Yeah, we want to see too!
Wait, is this...
What is it?
This is quite... Oh, everyone's passing out! Yeah! Oh. Death penalty! Cute.
Oh, there's another episode! Okay. So, President Cherino, this is the cultural exchange agreement between Trinity and Red Winter we have proposed. This agreement has been agreed upon and authorized by Shale's Sensei and Trinity's Library Committee. The Tea Party supports their actions. on the condition that no books or culture will be distributed in Trinity without prior agreement. I'm sure this proposal will be agreeable to you. After all, in the words of your own Yakumo, culture must flow.
Oh, this is troublesome. Mostly because the publishing department just went ahead and did whatever. Wait, did you say 𝙚sensei? As in, comrade? I see. In that case, 𝙚 shall stand in as an official representative of Red Winter for this case. Huh? Me?
So you wish for 𝙚, and therefore Sensei, to negotiate on your behalf?
Yes. Consider Sensei's word Red Winter's word, but only for this case. More importantly, I have to go to an appointment that I cannot miss.
It must be quite important. It's gonna be...
Yes, she's gonna say, yeah, I got some pudding to eat.
It's exactly what she's gonna say. Watch this.
Yes, a nap.
Oh, close enough.
And then pudding.
A nap? This must be a Red Winter idiom of some sorts.
It really isn't.
I was so close. I forgot how much she loved naps. And 𝙚 will be Red Winter's representative in this cultural exchange? Could it be? If something goes wrong with the agreement, 𝙚, as the representative of Red Winter, will have to take some responsibility. Which will, in turn, force Trinity to be at odds against 𝙚. And then, it's entirely possible that this agreement could sour Sensei's opinion towards Trinity, whether in a political or emotional sense. Red Winter is subtly and passively keeping Trinity in check. Without so much as dirtying a pinky finger. Is this Red Winter's political savvy? She's thinking so hard about this. She's doing so many hoops. President Cherino, wait!
What's wrong, Nagisa? You look unwell.
No, not at all. Of course. We will meet your expectations and more in this endeavor, Sensei.
Are you done yet, Nagi? I'm so bored. Mika, Sensei is here. Show some manners.
Right. Sorry, Sensei.
Huh? I can do whatever I want? You're the best, Sensei. I like you. You know that, right?
Please allow me to greet you once more, members of the Tea Party. I must extend my warmest thanks for your generosity. Oh, hello, Publishing Department. It's a pleasure to meet you in an official capacity. From Trinity's perspective, we hope this incident can be the springboard for the beginning of a strong and fruitful relationship with Red Winter. Please feel free to continue providing Trinity with excellent literature.
Yes, thank you, ma'am. I'm honored to have the opportunity to meet your expectations. Hey, Yakumo, was it? Nice to meet you. I'm Mika from the Tea Party. Do you think we could talk real quick? Just us two? Hello. Aramaki Yakumo. This is one of the 3 members of the Tea Party. It's like I'm standing in front of Trinity's equivalent of President Cherino. Although, not exactly. If it were her, I'd have much better control of the situation. I read the book you brought. I just wanted to say thanks. Yes. And, well, this is totally just my opinion, okay? It's just... the main character reminded me of Sensei a bit. That's what really drew me in. Oh no! So, this is a personal request, or more just my hope? But I was thinking,
If there was a way you could change the partner's design a little, that would really add to the story.
Oh. Thank you for your excellent feedback, Mika. I love your suggestion, but I'll need a few more details to make it happen. What kind of changes were you thinking?
Really? Yay! So for example, maybe her hair could be more pink? Oh, and a little wavy. That'd be really cute! She's a little playful, and people call her clumsy, but when push comes to shove, she gets it done. Someone who cheers everyone up. And she could even have a little bun on one side. It's okay to cut that one if you have to. Her favorite food is jumbo parfait, and she loves BB cream and Samuela the Beyond perfume. Oh, no more roll cakes though. I've had enough. Anyway, what do you think? She wants the reader insert so bad.
Yes. I can picture it perfectly. That is, I can picture a brand new book. To be honest, if we want to make your ideas happen, we'll have to start from scratch.
Oh, I see.
And in that process, it'll become a book that's all yours. Just for Misono Mika.
Huh? A book just for me? Oh my gosh! Yes, that'd be amazing!
Yes. For someone of your status, it's really the only viable solution. However, every solution has the potential to bring new problems.
What do you mean?
You see, due to the nature of publishing, it's impossible to escape the economies of scale. Producing for a few elites rather than the masses drives up the costs. Especially a custom piece like this. To write a book for just one person, why, it's so rare, I don't think there's any precedent. It'd be difficult to name a price. To be completely frank, it's an expensive endeavor.
Huh? How much? Would this be enough?
What? Even I have morals, okay? Half of this would be enough.
Jeez, were you just teasing me when you said it'd be expensive? I was nervous for nothing. Alright, in that case... Mika, dear. Yes, Nagi? Do I truly need to spell everything out for you every time? Fine. You're a big me face, Nagi. A very special book for a very special princess at a very special price. Thank you for all your hard work, publishing department. The gratitude is all ours. We never meant to cause such trouble for the library committee and task force. Yes, but you have also brought about good change. I've noticed more members visiting the library as of late. And thanks to your book, the overall interest in reading has increased as well. And that's true for me as well. I've begun reading books on topics other than justice and old idioms.
Yes. But please do make sure everyone returns their books on time.
Yes, ma'am. Of course. And, Takane? Yes, Mashiro? The story is still unfinished, correct?
Yes, that is true.
If you wouldn't mind contacting me when the next volume is out. Did you enjoy it?
A lot.
Of course. Anyone who loves stories is a comrade of mine. Yes. I do not know what this means, but I was asked to deliver this by a message I was asked to deliver this message by a group of Trinity students. Please release a collection of critical essays by the Princess of Red Winter. Oh, they really want to read her book. Oh. I will think on it. Thank you, Takane. I look forward to working together. President? What is it, Takane? Do not attempt to play dumb with me. You heard that. Now how do you intend to take responsibility for this? Well, you see... It's all in the name of marketing. That excuse will only work so many times! That's so funny. Are you satisfied, Yakumo? Quite. I'm happy to hear that, but I'll be keeping a much closer eye on you from now on. Fiddlesticks. But why? Because I understand these things too well. For example, I know the weight of a contract, and am someone who is willing to put aside her pride for business. Yeah, it's a great skill and very admirable when used for good, but it makes crossing the line too easy, and I can only do so much. I know. I've gained a reputation for being rather shady, haven't I? I'll admit to that much. As for you, keeping an eye on me, I'll choose to interpret that as your insatiable curiosity in me, and revel in it. If you tone down the smooth talking, others might find you more palatable, you know. I think she's fine the way she is. Precisely what I have been saying. Sensei had no such intentions in what they said. And you know, without their intervention in this fiasco... Excellent work, Sensei. I'm sincerely grateful. I only managed it with your help, Takane. Thank you for seeing it that way. If I had known this would be the end result regardless, I simply would have contacted Sensei from the start. Now that I think about it, why didn't you, President? That seems like an uncharacteristic oversight on your part. Ah, well, I did consider it, but... I didn't want to get in trouble. President! Yakumo. Oh, she's shooting! She's shooting! Oh no! Well. The weather is nice today, as always. You think Takane is the love interest? I don't know. I think it could be anyone. Another happy ending. That one was really good. Oh, Takane's so cute. Is she on the banner right now? Who's on the banner right now? Oh, she's on the banner right now. Takane and Yakumo. Oh, why would they do this to me? Why would they do this to me? I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I was just thinking about it. I'm not gonna do it. It's marketing. Oh, they got me so good. They got me so good. It's not fair. It's not fair.
クリエイターの皆さんは何かを生み出す力はあるのに
Yeah, Mary wrote it. It didn't start Takane. That's what I thought. Yeah, they're not limited. The marketing is working though. I will admit that. The marketing is working. We got other stuff to say for, but I will keep them in mind. I have to read the prequel to this as well. We didn't read the prequel before. So I'll do that on stream at some point. Probably not anytime soon. Cause Maji. That worked on me, Takane in 30 days! Congratulations! I want Takane and Yakumo, but gotta wait till Fest. Yeah, that's my thinking too. I'll believe they'll show up at some other point. Anyway, I'm done for today. That was a lot of reading, but it was so fun. I love that story so much. It was really so fun. Ugh, I love Blue Archive. Anyway, I gotta go, but I'll send you guys to somewhere. I'll send everyone to somewhere. Thank you so much for following and stuff today too. Yes, I stream Blue Archive every week, so if this is your first time here, check out my channel for other Blue Archive videos, or next week where we're gonna be live again, probably continuing Volume F. I'm in the middle right now, so yeah. Oh, and I play horror games too. If you want to watch me get scared at Exit 8 tomorrow, because apparently it's a movie now. It's a movie now. But yeah, this could be my first time playing. Woohoo! Okay, I'll see you guys later. Have a good night. Bye, P. Bye, P.